Thanks to Uscreen for sponsoring this video.
Let's play a little guessing game. How much money do you think a YouTube channel with over 1 million views has earned? I'll give you a little bit more information to make this game more fair. My YouTube channel has gotten 1.6 million views since the start of January 2023. How much do you think my channel's earned? Put it in the comments below, and no cheating. Okay, are you ready for the reveal? My channel has brought in $16,486.08 in AdSense revenue. That's how much I've earned in AdSense since the start of the year, but it isn't what I've earned in total from this YouTube channel. See, a lot of the videos that reveal AdSense earnings are missing out on some very important details. For one, discussion about how much your AdSense earnings can fluctuate even within just one YouTube channel, which is why it's so hard to guess these numbers. For example, just look at these two videos. This video has 1.1 million views and earned around $4,000 in AdSense. Meanwhile, this video with a little more than half of the total views has earned almost the same amount. This first video had a CPM of $6.26, while this second video had a CPM of $9.27. And they're both short videos that are TikTok tutorials that I posted just a few months apart from each other. There are some factors that can explain the difference in CPM for videos, but sometimes it feels pretty mysterious. But also, a lot of people aren't addressing the fact that for most YouTubers, myself included, AdSense is far from the biggest revenue stream in their YouTuber business. So in this video, I want to dive deeper and dissect how much money my YouTube channel earns and how. So hopefully if you are also growing a creator business, you can get a sense of what these income streams look like, how much you can expect to earn, and some tips for how to get there faster. The first thing you need to know about AdSense is that most YouTubers are talking about it all wrong. And I know I'm guilty of this too, the way that I wrote the title of this video, but hey, I wanted you to click on it. But the point is, YouTube doesn't pay YouTubers to make videos. Like, YouTube doesn't pay me to make any videos. Rather, advertisers pay YouTube to get their ads shown on content on the platform, and YouTube shares the revenue that they earn from those advertisers with the creators whose videos are hosting those ads. So basically, for every $1 that YouTube brings in from advertisers, they are giving 55 cents to a creator whose video that ad is on. Now, I've obviously shown that views are not the only factor, right? There's a lot of different things that go into your CPM, or cost per mil. That's basically the stat that represents how much money you get paid from AdSense per view. And every video is going to have a different CPM. Your CPM can be influenced by your niche, the age of your audience, and especially the location of your audience. Essentially, these demographics are all just proxies for how willing the viewer is to spend money, and advertisers are willing to spend more to reach consumers who are willing to spend more because it's a better investment for them. This is why people who make videos in a business-related niche targeting adults, specifically in the US, have really high CPMs, because that's kind of like the golden ticket when it comes to audiences who are willing to spend money. On the other hand, creators that make content that's targeting, say, children and maybe more international audiences are going to have lower CPMs. My average CPM so far this year has been $11.20, which I feel is quite good. A lot of people have CPMs closer to like $1 to $5. You can use your knowledge about how CPM works to optimize your own content for making more AdSense money. But realistically, I think you just need to create content based on the audience you want to reach and the passion that you have, like, for whatever topic you want to talk about. Just because North American adults with disposable income is the best audience to target when it comes to making a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean that's the audience that you want to reach. I really think that you gotta follow your passion and not worry too much about optimizing for CPM, because otherwise you're just gonna go out there making like fake financial advice videos, and that's not good. There's enough people doing that. But what you can do, no matter what niche you're in, to optimize your AdSense earnings is, if you make videos longer than 8 minutes, you can place mid-roll ads in them, and you can actually do multiple mid-roll ads if you want, and that basically can help you increase the amount of AdSense earnings you can make per video, because there's more ads on it. Okay, but AdSense is not the full story. My largest revenue stream for my YouTube channel by far is brand deals. So far this year, I've brought in $89,260.08 in brand deal revenue. Now, to be completely fair, this wasn't all on my YouTube channel, though the vast majority of it was. I do brand deals in the form of Instagram Reels and TikToks and sometimes podcast ads, but the majority of the time, those are add-ons to an existing YouTube integration, and then sometimes just one-off other partnerships. But the vast majority, like I want to say 80 to 90% of that, is just from YouTube integrations. This has been a huge game changer for me in the past year or so, especially in 2022. Throughout the whole year, I brought in about $60,000 in brand deal revenue. So you can see I've far surpassed that in just the first half of 2023, which is really mind-blowing. So let's talk about what I did to increase that, because I made quite a big jump there in revenue, but my audience didn't grow by that ratio. I've just been slowly and steadily growing. I've done some other stuff that's helped me increase my income. First and biggest thing is I've established long-term relationships with brand partners. Throughout 2022, I was doing a lot of one-off YouTube integrations here and there, kind of connecting with new brands, getting new opportunities. But towards the end of the year, I started getting more opportunities to work with brands for a second or third time, and some of them were even proposing doing quarter-long contracts, so I would sign on to do 3 videos with them over the course of 3 months, rather than just 1 here and there. I was able to secure contracts like that with several different brand partners that I had previously just done like one-offs with, and that was huge in getting me consistent brand deal opportunities. If you find yourself having one-off opportunities here and there for brand integrations, I would highly recommend, after you finish the partnership, going back like a week later and pitching that you would do a series of videos with them, maybe over the course of several months. And the best thing you can do to really build these long-term relationships is be good to work with. Some of the feedback that I get from brands all the time is that I'm on top of things, I get things done on time, I make the process easy for them. If you can do that, you'll have a much better opportunity at working with people in the long term. Because the reality is, a lot of influencers are not so organized and not so on time with stuff. So if you can be, then you'll just be a more desirable person to work with for whoever the brand partnerships manager is at the brand you want to work with. Second thing I did, I slowly and steadily increased my rates. So basically I would sign on to do like a 3-month contract with a brand, obviously at a certain rate. And then when it came time to renew that contract to do another 3 months, I would say, oh, actually my rate has gone up by X amount. And if you make sure to do that every time, then you can kind of keep pushing those rates forward as your YouTube channel continues to grow. And that'll help you to increase your income. I also really dialed in my media kit so that it not only had my rates and like an explanation of my audience, but I also included case studies of previous brand deals I did and the results that I got. If you want to create a media kit like this, I actually have my exact template for sale on my website, so I will link that in the description, but it's just a really helpful tool to put it all out on the table and tell a brand like, this is what I have to offer. And the final thing, I got better at negotiating. I used to always just agree to whatever a brand proposed because I didn't want anybody mad at me, but I eventually decided that it's not worth it. You have to push for what you want. And I found that you can definitely get a higher rate if you just have these polite conversations over email, expressing the value that you're providing and basically just being willing to walk away. The next slice of the YouTube income pie is affiliate marketing. So far this year, I have made $4,382.70 from affiliate marketing. I really think this is a great income stream, particularly for beginner creators to start building up from the start. I kind of wish that I would have implemented this sooner because it's only really in the past year that I've invested in having a really organized approach to my affiliate marketing strategy, which is why I'm starting to see a little bit more revenue. I think last year as a whole, I maybe did like $1,500 in affiliate revenue. So you can see by getting organized and being proactive and intentional about actually sharing your links, you can start to see better results. The benefit of doing this from the start is, one, you don't need to pitch a brand or get approval or anything like that in order to do this. Anybody can sign up for a lot of these affiliate programs. And two, the earlier that you associate these links with your evergreen content items, especially, the more sales that you're gonna get, because I have lots of YouTube videos that have a ton of views that I never included any affiliate links in those descriptions, and I missed out on the opportunity to get that traffic to my affiliate links. If you do it from the start, then if you happen to go viral, hey, those people might buy using your links. So I used to be really bad at remembering to ever share these links or make sure that they're accessible, but in the past little while, I've created a favorites page on my website that's kind of just a nicely designed hub of all of my gear and tools that I like to recommend with links. And then I also created a mobile specific version on my links.co page that I keep in my Instagram bio. So if you're coming from Instagram and you click that link, there's nicely organized pages with pictures and just a very, minimalist kind of layout that'll take you to the link that you need. I'm also trying my best to include these links in my YouTube descriptions and in my podcast show notes whenever it's relevant, just to take advantage of that opportunity. Like if you are recommending people products and they, end up buying it, I feel like it it makes sense that you maybe get a little commission from that. So just getting those links wherever people might be looking for them, that's really gonna help. All right, we've discussed quite a few popular income streams for YouTubers so far, probably a lot that you've heard of, but I also wanted to talk about a stream of income that I am currently working on incorporating into my business that I haven't done before, and that is creating a membership, specifically a video membership using Uscreen, which, by the way, thank you to Uscreen for sponsoring this video. Uscreen is one of those sponsors, by the way, that I've obviously worked with on an ongoing basis for a long time, and I really believe in their product and think that it is an amazing way for creators to make money, which is why I'm working on building my own right now. Okay, so what is a video membership? Basically, you can think of it kind of like your own Netflix. People can pay a monthly subscription fee to access your exclusive video content. I want to tell you what I have in mind, and I want you to let me know in the comments if this sounds interesting to you, and it maybe would give you some ideas for your own. Who knows? Okay, so first of all, in my membership, I am going to upload my typical videos completely ad-free, so people who want to watch them without the YouTube ads, without the brand deals included, that's going to be the way that I upload the videos. So it's just kind of this nice exclusive experience without any interruptions. In addition to my ad-free content, I also want to start a couple exclusive series. One of those is going to be in-depth tutorials where like I finally show you how I fully edit videos in Premiere Pro, because I know y'all have been asking for that, but also other stuff like how to edit thumbnails, in-depth guides on stuff that I feel like would be too long to really perform well in the YouTube algorithm, but I know would be interesting to y'all. It would go there. I also want to do a series that's more like the soft skills of being a content creator, where I kind of talk about the stuff that I can't really share publicly, like how I've negotiated difficult brand partnerships or awkward like legal situations I've been through and kind of what I've learned from that. Wouldn't really be a good look to make a full YouTube video about it, but I think it might be helpful for y'all. I'm thinking of calling these series Creator Masterclasses and Creator Confessionals, but we'll see. They'd basically be like shows on my own sort of Netflix platform in addition to the ad-free YouTube content. So that's what I'm working on. Let me know your feedback in the comments. And the best part is Uscreen makes it so easy to build this. They have a really user-friendly website builder platform, and it's very intuitive the way that you can organize your videos within the platform and set up payment structures, because I'm going to be doing a monthly subscription fee, but you can also do a rental fee or a one-time payment. Plus you can also build mobile apps and TV apps using Uscreen, so hopefully y'all will be able to access my content on your phone, on your TV, and of course on your computer. I think this is going to be a really great addition to my income streams, and I'm also just excited to be able to make some content that's just for my ride or die besties like y'all who have made it to this point in the video. And if you want to create a similar income stream for yourself, make sure you check out Uscreen, linked in the description. All right, the final income stream that I wanted to talk about is digital products. Now, this isn't strictly YouTube necessarily. I can promote my digital products on Instagram, etc., but it's all part of my creator business, so I feel like it's relevant to mention here. I sell things like Notion templates, Lightroom presets, my media kit template, that kind of thing. And so far this year, I've brought in $20,154.07. Now, these kinds of things can take a lot of work up front because you want to make them good, you want to make them detailed and valuable and worth the money. But once you have them up there, it is relatively passive. I mean, I definitely notice a difference when I promote them a lot or talk about them a lot, or if I have a YouTube video that mentions one perform really well, then I will see more sales. So it's not just like you put it up there and it magically sells by itself. You need to promote them, but it is very scalable because you make the product once and sell it over and over again. So if you can think of even one or two digital products that you could create to start out with that would be really valuable for your audience and get them up on your website, then you can start promoting them in your content, especially if you're at a stage where you don't necessarily have brand deals yet. Think of your own digital products as like a brand deal for yourself, and take the opportunity to mention them. It just gives you a way to like monetize your video that you might not have the opportunity to otherwise. I think a lot of creators tend to wait around for AdSense to kick in, like to have enough subscribers to be monetized, or for brands to start reaching out to them for partnerships, but you can start creating your own monetization avenues from the beginning with digital products and affiliate marketing and memberships too. Okay, now honorable mention to my creative agency, Creatorly Media. If you've seen my videos about income streams before, then you'll probably know that I'm the owner of a social media marketing agency called Creatorly. I haven't included the details about this in this video because this has been specifically about my YouTube business, my creator business, and Creatorly operates quite separately from that. It has its own streams of income, its own expenses, all that stuff, but just wanted to acknowledge it because you've probably heard me talk about it before. All right, drum roll please. Let's tally it up for those of you keeping track. All of that adds up to $130,282.93 of income generated by my YouTube channel with 1.6 million views. since the beginning of January 2023. So obviously you can see that this picture is so much bigger than just AdSense alone. It's honestly pretty crazy to even conceptualize that number. Like, it's beyond unreal to me that my YouTube channel has generated more money than I even made in total last year. And I feel really grateful, and yeah, like I don't even really believe it, honestly. But I wanted to show you what's possible with a creator business when you take advantage of all these different potential income streams. And I just always feel like, you know, financial transparency is helpful and interesting to other people in the industry. So if you want to know more about what it is like to run a business like mine, I made a week in the life vlog that shows you kind of what my weekly work routine is and how I fit in running a social media marketing agency, creating all of my own content, all that jazz included in that video, so you can go watch that next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!